What's up? What's up? This is something used to talk. I'm gonna talk about love, and this topic came up from something I had to talk with my friend a while ago, and it. I thought about it, pondered with me, and said on me, and I really haven't really thought about it since then because I've been just moving forward. But we were just talking about how we've always had crazy girlfriends at the time, or had crazy relationships, or whatever you want to call it. And sorry, guys, I just walked up the stairs. I'm catching my breath, but in that same aspect, we was like I was just talking, and then the thought just hit me like, bro, if somebody was crazy to have you, think about how much they'll just like how much their same energy is when they leave you. Like they're gonna be crazy about you leaving. Like they're gonna be mad, upset, and that same shit. Like if somebody was just dying to have you, nigga, like then the same they're gonna have those same feeling when you leaving because they feel like you complete them. You so much um, of them, like they feel like they're lost without you. And when people think they're lost, like a lot of times they either try to just deal with it and they don't want to open up again, or shit. Like a lot of men, they get hella aggressive and be like, if I can't have you, nobody will have you and shit. That's when they end up leading to killing people, and it's that same energy though, because we talk about being a thin line between love and hate. And we really think about how deep that shit goes. Like I've been pondering on it, and now it's just slowly been coming to me. But we ask for these relationships where we want somebody to be all about us, but if somebody was all about us, we'll get tired of their ass because like nigga, give us our space, like go do something for yourself. But it's like they don't know nothing to do for themselves because they bored without you. They every like you're their everything, so without you they can't have fun. So in that same aspect, now you creating a relationship where y'all gotta do everything together, and relationships like that can get, now I wouldn't say boring, but they get stagnant because you don't have your own time. Like you are each other, which is, I mean, our relationships, you combine your energies and becoming one. But at the end of the day, you're still an individual. So, and you're whole by yourself, and you gotta realize becoming one with that person is really like on some other shit. Like you gotta be whole to be trying to merge with somebody else whole. Like that's the most beneficial way. But when you bring in 50% in, they bring in 50% in. Y'all thinking y'all creating 100, but y'all really at I mean y'all can be creating 100 but y'all need 200%, like so y'all gotta work even harder. And that's just honestly just using real logic, like that's really what it is. And it's like you start to idolize your mates, your peers, parents, celebrities, or whatever. Like you start to look for the things that like they'll have some type of energy or some type of way about them that you like, so you look at that and look at them like, damn, I wish I had that, I wish I can do that. And you probably have it in you and you just looking at it in the wrong way or whatever. But it's many, different perspectives of why these things happen. But you start to idolize these people because you think they complete and whole just because they feel the void that you don't have. Like nigga, if you feel that void for yourself, you can probably be better than them. And no, that's really no bullshit, because most people out here not being holistic. And it's like it's the same shit. Like if you want somebody to fill the void, bro, you fried because they feeling something only you can feel. So you just gonna keep asking them for more and more. And that's the same shit with Jesus. I mean, same shit with asking God. Like he already gave you everything, but you feel empty. You feel like you lack, substance and shit. So you ask for more. And yeah, anybody that's just super behind somebody, like the dude. What also made me think about this was Megan Good and her husband. Like, yeah, that's cute and shit, but that's like some puppy love shit. Like, nigga, you need to love yourself first. He like, man, yeah, it was cool when I was single. Like, yeah, that might sound cool, but nigga, you need to learn how to be whole and complete without having somebody else. And I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I was going through my phase where I was like, I'm good on girls because I mean, I'm back with her now. But once I had broke up with the girl I'm with now, I was like, bro, I don't want to talk to nobody else. I'm just gonna be on my own shit. Like, I'm tired of doing this relationship shit. And in that same aspect, I got tired of that shit hella quick, and I was like, bro, let me just be whole for myself. Let me just be, good for myself, because like I don't like talking to multiple girls, and then you gotta spread yourself out in the sense of like they don't know about each other, like you doing the shit behind closed doors and all that other type of shit. It's like, bro, I had to figure myself out and find myself and see what I really wanted. And I did that on my own through my own journey. I ain't gonna say I wasn't searching for shit, but of course, I mean, I was at that same phase that a lot of people at right now. But when you do find somebody, you trying to fill that empty void, bro. Like I know this for a fact. Like you create insecurities because you think like, what if they'll find somebody else, or what if they see the blemishes in you? What if they see that you're not holistic? So you start to think, what would they do, or are they doing something behind your back? Like why are they with you? Like why did they choose you of all people? But you gotta realize you go like nigga, they benefiting just as much as you benefiting from them. And you gotta realize y'all equal in the sense of compatibility. Like y'all bring both 100% to the table in y'all own unique ways. And still like when I was saying like when you keep creating those insecurities, bro, that shit start to build shit. B.O.B. said it was like unchecked something leads to destruction. Like and that's the truth. Like you got these unchecked this unchecked void that you keep trying to use other people to fill, and you putting on this mask. Like yeah, you happy, but deep down you only happy if they're there. If she's gone, you're gonna be on that shit, that back on that same shit again, or even worse. Because people are like, be my peace. I need you to be my peace. Like no, nigga, be your own peace. Because if she leave, then what, you back to being chaos? Like you not in control of your own shit. Somebody else is in control of you, and they pretty much manipulating you, even if they don't want to. Like no matter what they do, like they could be trying to leave, but you like, no, I need you. And it's like, bro, you hoeing them and yourself because you can't get over that void. And that's like this. That's really what how love and shit is now. And I was talking about we love like Romans. Like you gotta think, bro. Romans was crazy in love. They were trying to create an empire, and if they women didn't have kings or whatever they wanted, they'll cut their heads off because they was in love with the idea of their empire, and they was crazy in love. They might not have been necessarily crazy in love with their woman, but they was in love with her until she couldn't produce what she wanted, and that's the thin line between love and hate. Like they got all these aspirations for shit because they've trying to complete a void that's already in them. They're trying to create an empire outside of them and do all this other shit, and they're gonna help people because the void not completing themselves, and that's why people keep searching and searching. I talked about Future, like he fills his void with drugs. A lot of the little pumps and shit fills they void with drugs. Drake, he fills his void with women. You could say other niggas feel they shit with materialism. Women feel they shit with materialism. Women like to feel they shit with love, but it's not love of self. It's love from somebody else or idolization or whatever illusions they think they can hold on to. But it's just the truth. Like, let me see what else I wrote in my on Twitter. Yeah, he was like, commit to myself. Let me see. I'm about to just listen to some shit he was saying.
Especially for men of marriages, because of her love, that now there's a completeness, there's a wholeness.
Yeah, he's complete and whole. Like, I mean, he was just saying the shit I'm already been saying. Like, that shit's whack though. Like, bro, be complete and holistic by yourself. Somebody else making you whole means that if they gone, if they die, if anything, bro, because it's like all illusions die. No matter fuck. I don't give a fuck. I said no matter fuck. I don't give a fuck who it is or what it is. Like, all things have to renew and recycle. So the illusions that you holding on to will show in the long run. Like, women look for men to be their savior and shit. Like, you keep going through men. Like, no, he's not the right one. No, he's not the right one. No, he's not the right one. Even though that might be true, you will never find the right one because you're not right yourself. So how somebody else, you looking for some nigga that's going to do, like, that's holistic. Why would a holistic fuck nigga, I mean, shit, I'm going to say, why would a holistic nigga fuck with a person that's not fully together? Like, yeah, they might want to help you. They might work with you. Unless they see a lot of potential in you, then, like, it's a rare case that a holistic person gonna come across your path. You might be, like, they might, like, exactly, brother, oh, being tongue twisted. Fuck. Calm down, BBM. Calm down. But in that same aspect, like, you looking for somebody that's holistic, but you not being that attraction. You're not being that polarity. You're not trying to be holistic because you're trying to complete a void with somebody else. Let's see. You want to ride or die? Think about how many girls lose their life to being ride or die to gang niggas. Like, you want that polarity. He want that polarity. Both of y'all want that shit. You wanna feel like how I feel to just be on somebody's side no matter what instance. Like, you want to be able to live and tell the stories of, like, yeah, I was with that shit. We pulled up. We did that. We did woo woo. As soon as your ass get shot in the ass or killed, like, it's a, oh. But it's like, shit, you was attracting that polarity and you thought that shit was cute. But you not holistic, you just feeling the dumbass void. I ain't gonna call it dumb, but you feeling the void dumbly. Nah, I shouldn't even say dumbly, but unwise. Let's see what else I said. I said I don't need nobody because I'm not empty. When people search to fill that void with anything other than self, they begin to lose themselves. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like you constantly, like I said, you seek validation in others, so that validation being like the validation you seek in others start to form what you are. So you start to lose yourself because you're not finding yourself. You're literally finding somebody else and seeing how you can implement their ways and their life into yours. And in the same aspect, yeah, people might resonate with you a lot more, but they're resonating with you for you to create your own answers and questions off the things that they discovered. Like if you just watching me and you like, oh, that's cool. I'm whatever he says goes or whatever. Like you feeling like I know I might be telling the truth, but you still should discover and implement it and know how to use it in your life. Because just because you know something don't mean you know how to implement it into your life and truly use it through your daily day practices. A lot of people know things, but they don't know how to implement the shit. We know that for a fact. Everybody got goals, but they don't know how to get the goals done. But that also go to what goals they're trying to attract. They really don't want them, but that's another story. And that was another thing. A sim dude was just talking about. I'm gonna do things that no other nigga can do for you. I'm gonna smack you in your ass. I'm gonna buy you a purse and all that shit. Like nigga, you say all shit that people can do. But why was I about to say that? Damn, I had a reason for saying that shit though. I know it's something about how niggas talk. Niggas say they'll complete shit, like niggas can do shit for you. But honestly, like nobody can do nothing for you but yourself. But that's not really what I wanted to say. Man, I can't think of it. But the dude was funny. I know that much. I know I was just saying like a person died versus how your wisdom will keep going. Like your wisdom can be passed down through kids and through generations, but whatever purse that you buy a girl, like nigga, that shit'll be gone in a couple months. And then even to that point, another nigga can buy the purse, and even deeper, like she can buy her own purse. So at the end of the day, like you lose value over time, nigga, because you ain't got no wisdom. Let's see. Let's see. Mm, yeah, I think that's it for the most part. Trying to see if I missed anything. Oh, I was talking about shrooms and talking about how when you bite it, like I was also saying that when you take shrooms, I feel like the world would change if everybody took them. But I was like, I'm convinced that it's like taking a bite out of heaven, and it just go back to what I was talking about in the last video about coming down and shit like that. Like literally, it's what it feels like to me. And then if you think about shrooms too, it has a bitter taste, but it's a phenomenal reward. So in that same aspect, it's like we walk this path that's hella bitter, but we doing it for a greater purpose. But that's why, hey man, even that's why I say everything has spiritual meaning and shit behind it. Even shrooms, besides just the actual psychedelic experience, how they taste, how they make your stomach hurt. Like it's not an easy process, but the shit that you can learn from it is crazy. But that's just going to show, like nigga, you gotta work for this. It ain't gonna be easy. It's not something easy to swallow. But yeah, I mean that's it, guys. Deuces.